Here are the 10 best manifestation techniques according to Neville Goddard. Number 1. The ladder technique. One of Goddard's most well-known methods is the ladder technique. It consists of imagery drills that must be done repeatedly each night before sleeping. You need to close your eyes and mentally climb a ladder while experiencing each step in order to complete the exercise. The phrase, "I will not climb a ladder," should be written on multiple pieces of paper during the day. You must repeat this practice 3 nights in a row. You can cease the exercise after 3 straight days and observe the results. They claimed that after 3 days of imagining themselves climbing a ladder, they were frequently placed in situations where they actually had to do it. Goddard continued by telling them that they could substitute virtually anything for mounting a ladder, since we construct in real life what we imagine in our minds. Number 2. Catch the mood technique. Goddard thought that a person's mood may spur them to action. To put it another way, he said that whatever frame of mind you're in, it will attract particular things to you. Goddard also has a method for conjuring up his own mood and making it his reality. For instance, if he was depressed, he would instill happiness within himself and then dwell on it until it became his default state of being. Dwelling on the mood you've produced is a crucial component of this strategy. If you are only experiencing it momentarily, it won't have much of an impact because it will pass fast. But if you focus on it, it will become your home or your ongoing condition. Number 3. Breathing technique. Goddard's breathing exercises involved envisioning your objective while performing a breathing exercise. The breathing exercise entails taking in a lot of energy while breathing in and out, at first slowly and then more quickly. Then, after taking several breaths, you exhale both the air and the energy from your lungs, feeling as though the energy is now igniting the result you had been visualizing and that you wanted. Goddard compared this exercise to a sexual act and suggested that it only be performed once. He claimed that this breathing technique is comparable to a sexual act because you must warm up before an explosion, much like an orgasm, and that once such an energy explosion occurs, there is nothing you can do to stop it. You only wait for a pregnancy to be fully developed once it has begun to form. Number 4. Imaginal acts are facts. Given that one of the guiding principles that influenced Goddard's whole body of work is the conviction that whatever we can conceive is possible, this is one of his most fundamental strategies. With this method, you pretend that the outcome you seek has already occurred. Imagine it, but also feel it as if it has actually occurred. Imagine yourself having a number of dialogues in your head about the goal that has been achieved, while keeping that image in your head and that sentiment in your heart. These discussions would need to be with individuals you know are inquiring about it, wishing you luck with it, and so forth. These internal dialogues are meant to provide the impression that your goal has already been accomplished. You will have much more faith in it when you anticipate what other people will say. Wait for your friend to break the wonderful news to you after you have completed this exercise several times, increasing the level of purpose each time. Number 5. Construct an event. Selecting the event is the first step in doing this. It can be a wedding, a party, a corporate event, or anything else. Be specific about how your desire is connected to this event. You can picture the marriage that took place after you found your soulmate, or a company celebration when your promotion is honored. The next step is to enter a meditative state in which you are entirely relaxed. You can accomplish this by lying down or sitting in a chair, and visualizing a specific event while feeling as though it actually is happening to you and that you are actively participating in it. When you shake someone's hand or give them a hug, you can imagine feeling their hand in yours and their hands around your body. When you've finished, keep those emotions that the event is triggering in you for as long as possible. Number 6, congratulations technique. Consider realizing your dream first before using the Neville Goddard technique. Second, picture someone else, like a friend or a family member, sincerely congratulating you on your achievement. Consider your friend in great detail and try to make this exercise as realistic as you can. Even as you imagine them shaking your hand in congratulations, you can actually feel their handshake. Feel as though reaching your goal was a gift from God bestowed upon you as you picture the person congratulating you. Consider how God decided you deserved this and that it was His will to bless you with it. Number 7, dare to assume. The dare to assume technique is extremely effective since it does require bravery and a high sense of self-worth. This method begins by visualizing how your life would be if your goal had already been achieved. In that case, consider it to have already occurred. Once more, enter a relaxed state of meditation and see your goal coming true. Experience all the emotions you would have in that scenario. Allow yourself to strongly believe that the event has occurred as well. Increase this sensation till it reaches its peak. Continue to feel as though your dream has come true after you finish the meditation, and then feel and behave just as you would in that circumstance. Embody the person you must become in order to attract what you desire. Feel as though you are already that person, and identify with your ideal in order to achieve your goals. Number 8, eavesdrop technique. The eavesdrop technique is yet another potent example of creative thinking. You must first enter a state of meditation before using this technique. Then, picture yourself listening in on a conversation amongst your friends and acquaintances as they discuss you and how successful you were in achieving your goal. Imagine being able to hear everything they say very well. Describe in full detail who is speaking and what they are saying, including their tone of voice, the words they are using, and your reaction. Internalize the emotions you experience when you hear that dialogue and transform them into actual emotions. Consider that some of your friends are praising and admiring you, while others are jealous or astonished. Whatever people say, believe it to be true inside of you. Number 9, feel as if you fall asleep. To picture exactly what you desire as you meditate just before going to sleep is another potent Neville Goddard method for manifesting. Being slightly sleepy is ideal for performing this meditation because it can improve your mental abilities and speed up the manifestation process. Before you go to sleep, visualize your goals with great depth and force while you lay in bed. Consider that it has already occurred, and then attempt to feel the same feelings that you would have if it had happened. The secret to using this approach successfully is to use it long enough to induce sleep. Instead of attempting to avoid falling asleep too soon, try to use the power of your sleep-deprived mind to strengthen your manifestation. When you are properly using the technique, you should be able to tell when enough energy has been directed toward your goal and you are ready to fall asleep. Allow yourself to doze off knowing that your goal has been achieved. Number 10, go to the end, fast forward. This method begins by visualizing that your goal has already been achieved. During meditation, you can picture how you've already overcome all the challenges and taken all the necessary steps, and that your desire is about to come true right now. Feel as though you are about to receive it very soon, and give yourself permission to feel victorious and happy about achieving your goals. This method is especially useful if you've been surrounded by doubters who damaged your self-esteem and hindered your capacity for manifestation. All of your doubts will vanish when you have the sensation that your desired outcome has already occurred. That's it for today's video. You can leave any of your questions, suggestions, or reactions in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is up. Until next time, thank you for watching.